Aloha. Focus on your heart and allow the goddess light to nurture your heart.
Aloha. E ho mai kai ki mai luna mai. O nā mea huna no eo o nā mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai kai ki mai luna mai. O nā mea huna no eo o nā mele. E ho mai, e ho mai. E ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e. O nā mea huna no eo, o nā mele e. Ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai e. And now Patrick will chime our golden crystal bowl. As our bowl keeps singing, because it's so beautiful, I wish you would feel it. We say aloha and welcome from the Honolulu Church of Light, where we invite you to heal yourself and heal the world. Happy New Year, everyone! As we pray, we're going to call upon the creative force. We call upon Master Kirill. We call upon Master Kahu. We call upon the Goddess Light. And we call upon all our guides to celebrate the new year. And in that, the oli that I did originally actually was a petition to the unseen forces of light to please guide us. We look back to 2024 in gratitude, and we look forward to 2025, a year of completion. And it's punctuated today because today is a 6th day, and 6 for the principles is also completion. So completion, and new beginnings. We ask that we remember to embrace truth, trust, and passion as we go through our year, and that we set the intention to spark joy in our lives. And that's a Maria Kondo thing, her sparking joy. So I like that phrase. And so joy, the amazing grace. We ask for this or something better for the good of all. So it is. It is done. It is done. It is done in love. And now I have the distinct pleasure to call upon my goddess sister, Joanna Lohilani, to do our magic moments.
Thank you, Mahinaku. Welcome and Happy New Year to everyone. This is now a new year. Today is a 6th day, which is mastery, in a 9 year, which is completion. So we're going to master our completions this year and work on that. And what I am doing in this segment is our inspiring moments. So it's our moments of inspiration. And what I thought about is that I want to share with you all of these inspirational sayings. So I would like for us to, this year, inspire each other to wrap things up and be a support group for each other. So there are sayings, and we are here for you to be just that, to be support for you as well. So the first one is, believe you can and you're halfway there. Cool, huh? Second one, the only thing that stands between you and your dream is fear. Third, there is nothing to fear but fear itself. 4, the best way to predict your future is to create it. So you are the creator. We create our future by our thoughts. 5, just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. 6, try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. So be the bright light for someone. 7, if you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Perfect, isn't it? 8, a problem is a chance for you to do your best. If there's a problem, there is always a solution. That's one good thing about problems. If it's a problem, there is a solution. So find the solution and work on your solutions. So number 9, if I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. That's by Martin Luther King. Number 10, the bad news is time flies, but the good news is you're the pilot. I like that a lot. I mean, we are the driver of our lives. So isn't that great? That's a confirmation about that. Okay, number 11, be the change that you wish to see in the world or in wherever you would like to see the change. 12, so be the change, okay? That's 11, be the change. 12, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. Cool, huh? It's your thought process. Okay, number 13. For those of us who don't know how or where to begin, don't wait for clarity to take action. Action will actually help you get more clear about your next steps. I find this one very powerful. You can always change direction as you go forward. Get into momentum by taking one step, even if it's a small step, every day in the direction of your dreams. The energy of your aligned commitment will bring miracles. So taking action and trusting your one step is what will help you get clear on your next steps. So if you're sitting there thinking, I'm not clear what I want, well, don't wait till you get clear. You just know what you want, take a step towards that, and any step in that direction, and things will start to move in that direction. And then it'll get clearer each step of the way. Isn't that great? Okay, so this year is a no more procrastinating year, people. We don't want to procrastinate anymore. This is the year to take action because the support is there for us this year to create and be wherever we want to be, to create whatever we want to create in our lives and bring into our lives. So this is the year we are support to the betterment of ourselves. So I would like to leave you with that note. So thank you very much. And now I would like to call up, who's next? Patty with our healing message. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Aloha. and welcome to 2025. And a while back, Master Carol told us, I think maybe a couple of years ago, no, that before that, because Kahu has left the earth plane 2 years ago. But he said 225 this year will be another stage, another phase of the great shift. Aren't we excited? I am. But we need a community to, to pump us up. Yeah, pump you up. And this is what this beauty, this church is for. And it's always been that way. Support for community, support for people like you and I, who is, walking our path in the earth plane. It's not an easy path, because somehow I was watching this K-drama, and then it says, earth is about struggling. But you got to focus. If you go unconscious and you just walk along, it's all about struggling, right? But if you focus and you say, I want happiness, like to think is to create, like what your aunt said, you got to watch your thoughts, because if you don't, you might be in somebody else's thought. You might be a player in somebody else's thought, and you don't want that, right? So that's what the 2025 is going to take us. So really, I'm excited about it, yet I'm kind of taking a deep breath. But thank goodness for messages like the wisdom and the love that we feel. I feel that. I hope you feel that from Carol and Kahu still prevails in our lives. So I would like, it's my pleasure to thank you for joining us live this Sunday, and we together accelerate our conscious awareness and oneness of heart to heal and celebrate our amazing human journey. And no matter where you are on the earth plane, you'll feel the healing power of the Christ light generated by a collective consciousness of our community of healers who strongly and passionately believe in the power of healing prayers and long distance healing. So that together, let us heal the self and heal the world. And you attract people that's the same as you, but if you don't have a community like ours that keeps you positive all the time, go find one. And if you don't have it within your vicinity, tune us in every first and third Sunday. So it's my pleasure to voice Kahu and Carol's message for today, January 5th. It's a Mastery Day, and the healing message is to take a new step into faith and seek your own truth. That is what 2025 is about. Take a new step in faith and seeking your own truth. And a message of world peace. Peace becomes the only path when love is the core of evolution, says Kahu Fred Sterling. Love is only possible when healing is the focus of a society in search of balance. Balance is the knowing that if communication exists, peace will prevail. Non-violent peace is within all, and we the people together, we the community together, must nurture the awakeness to the world that will nurture the awakening to a world that will not exist without it. So we, the people, must do our share. Kahu Fred Sterling says, until now, there has been an inexhaustible span of illusionary time waiting for repeating life lessons over and over. The number of third-dimensional lives that were possible was seemed endless. However, time is no longer on your side. You are entering the phase of completion. 2025, which leads to the shift. After the shift, many old lesson plans, such as chronic physical ailments, deep anger, harsh judgments, will no longer be available to be played out as life experiences. This is why so many are working diligently on these lessons in these lifetimes. But before you come down hard on yourself for having a chronic disease or for holding onto emotional scars from the past and feeling as if you are just not getting it, realize that the Creator has allowed for even the minutest detail to be fully graced. This requires faith. In fact, your ability to hold the line of faith in direct proportion to your evolutionary growth. So take a new step in faith, complete old lesson plans that have held you back for so long, and enter a new world and wondrous beginning. In the final chapter of this work, again, let truth be your guide, your own truth. Master Kirill says, going beyond, there is no longer any reason for religionists and spiritualists to be criticized for their beliefs. Each of you has brought your light to the earth plane to be part of an evolutionary transformation of the planet. Each of you has lesson plans which involve questioning belief systems handed down from the past as part of your journey. The truth you are seeking are not readily found in written words, but in the words of any one person. The answer you seek begin with the process of questioning in your heart the truth of others. My friends, when you begin to question what you have been told, you begin to align your spirituality. The truth for each is what resonates in the heart. To feel that one has to persuade another only shows that the one doing the persuading is the one least convinced of his or own journey. Seek your own truth. That's what 2025 is about. Light your light so bright that others who seek to evolve their consciousness will in turn begin to seek their own truth. The shift will begin inwardly. The search outside oneself will be for those who need to journey in the third dimensional Earth matrix. Wow, isn't that exciting for 2025? So let's, band together and let's support each other. Okay, so next is and one tool that Kahu had brought to the earth plane, and we are, at least Karina and I know for sure, do it 3 times a day, and there's a magical force about the 5 breath self-healing meditation, right, Karina? Right. Magical force, and then we experience it every day. At least I do. So I've asked Karina to come and share her passion for the 5 breath self-healing meditation.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you for that rousing round of applause. And Happy New Year to everybody. And as everyone's always been saying, it's the 9 year of completions and new beginnings, and I'd like to emphasize that, new beginnings. And you might be wondering, well, okay, so you've been talking about this, you've been talking about that so far, what about this healing thing? And the thing is, we are here, as Patty said and was reading this great excerpt from Cure the Genesis Matrix, is that this is why we're here. We put this in our blueprint to come here to have the experiences we're having. And when we're in avoidance of what is going on in our lives, that's when we suffer. So when we understand that where we are in any moment is a perfect place to be, then we can pay attention to what we need to heal. And it's all about self-healing. And this was a really important thing that Kahu Fred Sterling shared with us for so many years, and created these self-healing techniques. Good, you might not be able to go visit a healer to get a signature cell healing session. So what can you do? You can heal yourself. And this 5 breath self-healing meditation is one of those techniques that we learn in signature cell healing to do, like Patty said, 3 times a day. We suggested, don't you feel like taking a break 3 times a day these days? I know I do. And it's the time when we can seek our own truth, because the truth is what's going to be found in our hearts. It's not going to be found outside of us. It's going to be found within us. And whatever we see outside of us that might kind of say, well, that's not my truth, go inside of yourself and understand why you're paying attention to that particular reflection at this time. So I'm going to show you how to do the 5 breath self-healing meditation, and we have on the Signature Cell Healing website, signaturecellhealing.com, there's a really neat little ebook to guide you through it. There's a video tutorial, and there's also a whole bundle of ebooks and MP3s and video tutorials that you can use to start your self-healing journey. And it includes the textbook that we use in the online workshops. Yes, we have online workshops, and we're going to have another one this year, so in March. So get ready for that. In the meantime, you can start to practice. So let's do the 5 breath self-healing meditation now. You might hear people here in our sanctuary, and that's because we're breathing in the fog. We have a south wind blowing, and it's coming up from the volcano, and we've got a very hazy sky. But fortunately, in the 5 breath self-healing meditation, we're not actually breathing air. We're breathing golden particles. And so that will help to clear out any kind of sinus conditions that we have when we bring in the golden particles, right? So even though you're taking an in-breath through your nose, at that time you're drawing in these golden particles, and imagine it like glitter above your head. And when you breathe in, those particles go through your crown chakra just like a dolphin breath, and you draw it down and draw it down through the pineal gland with the blueprint in the signature cell where it turns into white light, and you draw it into your heart chakra. And then between the inhale and the exhale, there's a little magical space where the healing begins, and you can have the insights into your own healing journey in just that little space. So pay close attention to what you're doing. Get really present with the breathing, because when you exhale, you've woven the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual bodies together. And on the exhale through your mouth, it goes up your shoulders and out your palms, down your arms, out your palms, and into the part of the body that you're healing. So we have the 5 hand placements. You can actually do this anywhere in your physical body, but Kahu Fred Sterling guided us to the 5 breath self-healing meditation 5 hand placements. So we're going to start at the crown. So put your right palm there and left palm on top, and take 5 deep breaths. And as you breathe, remember to lock the breath between the inhale and the exhale, and let the light circulate back through your palms and into your head, and just feel it lighting up all the neurons in your brain. And send it into your frontal lobes, where we have that forward vision of what we want to consciously create in our lives. And then breathe into the midbrain where we have the memory centers, and light up your memory centers to keep your memory strong. And then send it also into the hindbrain where we have the fight, flight, or freeze reactions. And take a final breath here and just light up your whole head and let the neurons focus, connections one to the other, release the plaque, bring a real strength to your mental weave. And just feel that light starting to circulate. And when you've completed that, you can go to the next hand placement at your eyes. Take your middle and index fingers and place them gently on the closed eyelids. And breathe again like we did before. 5 deep breaths. Remember to lock it in between the inhale and the exhale. And then send the light through your fingertips into your eyes and light up your whole eye socket. Remember, Kahu Fred always told us every 48 hours your cells in your eyes are rejuvenating themselves. So focus on creating better vision. As you continue to breathe and send the light into the retina with the cones and the rods. And another deep breath going back over the retina to the optic nerve and strengthen the optic nerve. And then when you go, with the next breath, go over the optic nerve back to the vagus nerve in the back of your head, and let the light start to go down the vagus nerve. That lights up your whole parasympathetic nervous system. One more breath here. Back all the way to the vagus nerve in the back of your head, and let the light go down the vagus nerve, connect to all the organs in your body. And just feel that light now. It's really circulating, it's really expanding into all the organs, all the 4 bodies. You should start to feel that comfort in your body. When you're ready, go to the heart muscle a little bit on the left side of your chest, right palm down, left palm on top with the thumbs pointing up towards your neck. Breathe 5 times through your palms, each breath through your heart. And send the first breath now up through your thumbs to the thyroid in the bottom of your neck. And just light up the thyroid to balance it so it can feel your love and the balance of the 4 bodies. Keep breathing. Send the light through your thumbs to the thymus gland in the top of your chest and into your lungs. Another breath to light up the lymphatic system in your body. Breathe again through your palms and send the light to cover both breasts and just light up the whole upper body area with this healing white light. And when you're complete there, you can go to the next hand placement at your stomach, which is the 3rd chakra area, and let the light, with the first breath, light up your stomach and release any tension or any anxiety you might be holding there. And as you continue to breathe, send each breath through the stomach and this next one into your liver and pancreas. And just feel the light circulating now. With the next breath, send the light back to the kidneys and light up the kidneys, strengthen them, release any fear, any tension. With another breath now, Send the light into the other organs here, like the gallbladder and the spleen. One more breath now to start to activate your digestive tract. Send the light into the small intestines. Now we're going to go to the final hand placement here at the second chakra, right above the pubic area. Send 5 breaths through your palms, and the first one just to light up the whole lower chakra area. Another breath to continue to activate your digestive tract, so light up the colon all the way through. Feel the light going through the colon. With the next breath, light up the reproductive organs. So light up the prostate for the men, and for the women, light up the ovaries, the uterus, the cervix, light up all the reproductive organs. And another breath now, send the light into the urinary tract and the bladder. And just feel the light releasing anything that's ready to be released and centering you in love. One more deep breath. And just feel the light centering you. You're now encased in this beautiful healing bubble of white light. And you can go to other parts of your body that you feel need healing to a knee or to your hip, and just feel yourself held in the light of the Creator, energizing your self-healing journey. And I'd love to see you with us on the Signature Cell Healing online workshop coming up on the 22nd, 23rd, and 29th of March. And please watch signaturecellhealing.com for more information about that as we go through January. I'd like to bring up now my goddess sister. Oh, and I brought up this book, by the way, the 10 Principles of Consciously Creating, for us to consciously create our lives. And this is also available on signaturecellhealing.com. So Joanne Alohilani, our blue goddess, is going to continue our healing focus with the codes and a beautiful guided meditation.
Thank you, Corinna. So here we are on our guided meditation segment. So I want you to know every church Sunday we do this guided meditation segment with our thymus. It's called our thymus meditation, but it also we are healing our entire body in the process. So on December 1st was our last service, and we covered the pineal gland. So today I want to do that again, because our pineal gland is very, very important. It is our third eye. It's a connection. It brings forth and clears up our third eye, which also is it's our gateway to the higher consciousness, intuition, and a connection between the physical and spiritual realms. And so it's associated with heightened awareness, spiritual experiences, and the ability to access deeper levels of perception when activated through practices such as meditation, which is what we do every Sunday service. You can visit our service for replays. And also, the 5-breath self-healing meditation is so helpful. So this is a very, very powerful tool that we can have in our healings for ourselves and for the betterment of our own self and of humankind. So the right hemisphere of the brain also is a 7th chakra where the pineal gland and the brain kind of connects with each other. And so I want to say really quick that when we clear up and light up our brain, that we're going to use the 5-breath self-healing meditation also with that kind of breathing, well, I want to reference it, that kind of breathing and the light that we're going to bring into our head and our brain, we're going to connect it all and light up our pineal gland. So for those of you who don't know, we're going to place the thymus code in our thymus gland, and our thymus gland is, I'll show you a picture, so here's the code. And the thymus gland, where is it? If you can see the image, right up here, it's our thymus gland. We place the code, thymus code there. We're going to place eternal love in our heart. And this is our eternal love code right here. So if you can remember and imprint that image, that's what we're going to do. As we breathe and begin our meditation, we're going to place these codes where I ask you to place it. And then for those of you, when we get to the pineal gland section, when I mention the pineal gland, we're going to light up our brain, and then we're going to come back to the pineal gland. So as I walk you through, please follow along with me. So what I would like to do, maybe I should hold, I don't know if I need to hold this up for you, but I want you to sit up straight, close your eyes, and follow along and take deep breaths. And as we take deep breaths, we're going to inhale deeply, bring a string of light from our Father God Creator from the heaven down to the top of your head, your chakra, the top chakra, first chakra, and bring it down your brain and your spine and down the midsection. And as you're breathing in deeply, inhaling and exhaling, you breathe that light all the way down your legs, back up, and bring it back up, and keep breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to keep lighting up our bodies. Now I'm going to bring you to focus on your brain. So as you take a breath in, I want you to light up your frontal brain, inhaling and exhaling. Then I want you to, as you inhale, exhale, to light up your midbrain. Inhaling and exhaling that light. Then I want you to light up your back brain, the hindbrain. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Then I want you to light up your limbic, which is underneath your midbrain. Inhaling and exhaling. Take deep breaths. The next breath, I want you to light up your left brain and right brain to connect it. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Now I want you to come to your pineal gland as you inhale and exhale. And each inhale and exhale with the light, you want to light up your pineal gland. And as you light your pineal gland, just keep doing that and making it brighter and brighter. And as you're making it brighter and brighter, see the calcified deposits start to dissipate and dissolve. So we want to clear and detox our pineal gland, because once it's clogged up, it interferes with our ability to be able to see a lot more clearly. So when we heal it up, we can really hear our inner guidance when we clear it up and remove all of those calcium deposits. And our pineal gland is so important. As you keep inhaling and exhaling, light up that pineal gland. It helps to navigate us through life so that we can gain more clarity for decision making. It's going to be so amazing as you keep lighting it up. Remember that, light it up and clear it. It's going to be so amazing as you recognize through your day and your life and your daily living, the amazing synchronicities, the amazing miracles that happen. They're subtle, or they're very, you can notice them very clearly because it's immediate, that you'll be able to start seeing all of these miracles that happen and the synchronicities. So by clearing up our pineal gland, it also releases emotional and spiritual blockages. So just keep lighting up your pineal gland, keep focusing on that pineal gland with the light, just making that light brighter and brighter, and seeing it, your pineal gland becoming brighter and brighter. And keep doing this. This is very important, especially for these days going forward into this year, through this year. It's going to be very helpful to know what to do as things come up. And as you keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling, lighting it up and healing that pineal gland, you're going to get better sleep. You're going to get better messages, clearer messages. You're going to be able to instantly, almost instantly, I'm going to say, manifest your heart's desires, or manifest whatever your thoughts are. So be very mindful of your thoughts. So as you keep inhaling and exhaling and working on your pineal gland and healing your pineal gland, this is the intention that we want to set as we do the 5-breath self-healing meditation. As you keep inhaling and exhaling that breath and lighting up your brain, everything becomes much better. As you light up your eyes too, while in the process, because your whole brain is lit up, it clears up those floaters. It clears up the dark spots, the black spots that you start to see in your eyes, because they're calcified deposits. So keep inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to bring this meditation to a close. And as we come to a close, I would like you to take a deep breath in and exhale deeply and move forward, move your body forward. And I would like you to, when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome back. Thank you very much. Please revisit this segment or this particular service to repeatedly do the pineal gland healing and your brain. And in the process, it's going to heal all of your bodies, your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies in the process, because you're going to light up so bright that your world is going to start to become brighter and brighter. So thank you very much. We love you. And now I would like to bring the sound healing to prepare our bodies for the healing segment that we're going to do for you out there. Thank you.
Happy New Year, everyone. We are going to now get in touch with our voice. And we are going to send voice waves throughout the world. Follow. And as we continue into our healing portion of this program, I want you to see the ripples that your voice, that your heart, that you actually make a difference in the world because your light touches everyone around you. Thank you. Patty?
Healing chairs are open.
It's Susanna, Karina, and Patrick.
Oh, then I'm supposed to do Gail.
Yeah.
First round.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ask?
She can be
Okay. You know, I'm so proud of what we present here in the beauty, the Honolulu Church of Light. Because over the weekend, I watched this documentary on, it was called Don't Die. And it's about a guy who is so passionate about living, you know. He was 49 years old and he wants to live as long as he can. And I was watching, it was like a kind of 2 hours long. And afterwards I go, we do that through signature cell healing. Through the 5 breath self-healing meditation. But this guy he takes hundreds of pills, vitamin pills every day. Of course he's rich because he's, I think he was, I don't know, part of the creators for Venmo and eBay and all that stuff. And he takes gene therapy. But so he has all this money, he's spending it to live as long as he can. But his passion was there. But I think all the time I go, we can do that. Signature cell healing can do that. And you don't have to spend all that money, you know? And you don't have to be injected with gene therapy, which is still, you know, not sure if it really works. I said, but if you're consistent with your signature cell healing, your 5 breath self-healing meditation, you can achieve what he's trying to achieve. Because what it does, it reverses the aging process. And
you're going to feel a whole lot better.
Yes. And all you have to do is, the only thing you have to invest is know how to do it through this person here. And you can find her at signaturecellhealing.com. And your time, invest in time 3 times a day. And you feel so energized. And so the guy's passion was the one that really got me. So if I was more passionate in 225 to do completions, it's not about going in the past. It's coming to the forefront in the now and say, okay, what do I want to do? And that is what your first step is for 2025. What do I want to achieve? And your body will tell you, will talk to you, because you're doing the 5 breath self-healing meditation. So now we have these 3 people standing in for people who requested healing. So I'm going to ask them from Susanna here, who are you sitting in for?
I'm sitting in for our brother Paul, who is recovering from the flu, and so sending the light to his signature cell, which allows him to know the truth of who he is, which is creative force.
What is the creative force?
The creative force is basically love, self-love.
See, every one of us has a different feeling about our creative force, you know, and that's what we're here for on Earth, is to define who is God, or if you believe in God.
I like that.
You know, that's what we're here for. And it's lucky for my community here that's helped me, and she calls it creative force. I like to call it God, goddess force. Okay, how about you? Who are you sitting in for?
I'm here for Gail Jan, who is Paul's wife, and someone that we all know here in the beauty, because she's been here for since the very beginning. And we want to send her love and healing light. The most important thing is that she feels our love for her as she does her healing journey.
Santa Claus?
Okay. I'm here to send our condolences to the victims of the Aliamano illegal fireworks, and pray for their family. And this happened during the New Year's celebration, that they lost some people in the family because of the fireworks. Wow.
Yeah, we had a disaster here a little past midnight at New Year's, and then we are crazy for fireworks here. We celebrate with fireworks, but it's gotten out of hand. You know, and illegal fireworks has made it here in the islands, and no one can curb the situation of fireworks. So we had this disaster and it was disastrous. Some people said it looked like a war zone after, and I don't know. So we're going to pray for the victims, the people that died, and Corinna says yes, it's part of their blueprint. Let's not waste it. Let's every one of us go in our heart and say, okay, these people had that plan in their blueprint, so we can see that things has to change, right? Do we need fireworks to ignite fireworks to bring in the new year? Maybe not. It's always up to you. But this kind of bomb-like fireworks I don't think it has any place in this world.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Can we please all, and thank you, Patrick, and to pray to raise the frequency of love on this island, that people make choices that will keep themselves and everyone around them safe, especially at New Year's.
Okay, so I call on the God Creator, the Christ consciousness of peace, and the Goddess weave of love. This Trinity, this awesome Trinity is going to prevail this 2025, and we're going to know what this Trinity is all about. I call on Master Kirill, and I call on Master Kahu, and the Goddess Light. Another Trinity that always calls upon to guide us through 2025. So I want you out there, those who are participating in this live healing service, think of the greatest love you ever felt. The greatest love you ever felt here on the earth plane. It could have been, when you held your baby after birth, or when you made that eye-to-eye contact with that baby, that beautiful love that you shared with it. Or, you had an intimate occasion during a meditation where the God Creator just hugged you with its particle light. So think of the time that you felt this greatest love on this earth. For me, it's so common because I do the 5 breath self-healing meditation, and I feel this energy force, this creator love, or whatever you want to call it, just hug me. It seems to just seep into my cells and make me all feel better. So the 3 of you sitting on the chair, please receive this love that's coming forth from all around the world. Take it into your heart. Feel that love, because they're sharing the greatest love they've ever felt here. They're sharing it with you, and you take it and you send it to those people that you're sitting in for. Feel that love, that miracle love. I like to call this love miracle love. Share that breath with them. Those who are sitting on the chair, Santa Claus, send that breath that magical breath that you have after you bring in that love into yourself. Feel it and then send it out with a breath. You might want to send it out with the thymus code. And breathe that thymus code into them. Breathe in. Oh, wow. Can you feel that? Oh my goodness. Thank you, folks out there. I'm feeling you. Wow. And I'm sending it back to you now, those who've been sharing their greatest love in a collective oneness that we have gathered here at the beauty. I send it out to you. Can you take a breath now and feel it? Take it in and energize your cells. Energize those nerves. The network of your nervous system. Resurrect them to awaken the chromosomes of youth and vitality. Now that feeling again, share it with us here at the beauty. Well, it's filling up the beauty now. The people within this beauty, feel it. Take it in. Let it be absorbed in every cell in your body. Let it boost the network of the nerves in your body from your head to your toe. Whew. Wow, thank you.
That's what I call healing.
Whew.
That was
Thank
so
you, folks.
beautiful.
Oh, goodness. Ooh, it's cloudy in here. Santa Claus, would you like to share your experience through that healing?
Well, I give my prayers to the victims for that tragedy on New Year's, and hope the family could feel the energy that we sent to them and let them know where our hearts were from. Amen.
That's beautiful.
Go ahead.
Okay, so thank you so much for sending your love and light to Gail. I can just feel the light from every person that Gail has helped or touched their hearts over the years. It's just massive. It's just uncountable, the souls that Gail in her journey here in the beauty has affected people and helped people and healed people. And you know who you are. I'm one of them. Just could feel this outpouring of love. And Gail is really, believe it or not, very happy right now because she is enjoying the love of her family. She's immersing herself in that love. And I think that's just a beautiful time for her. We continue to support her in love with our light for her healing journey to continue. And she wanted me to put my hand on Susanna because she wants Paul, her husband, to have the light right now. They both need the light, but she felt like Paul is needing it now. So thank you all so very much because I know you all feel that love for Gail like we do. Thank you.
Susanna,
For Paul, I had a similar feeling.
where would you like?
First,
Oh, anyway.
Kahu and Master
Your
Prevail
hands.
and Peter and Reverend Carol and Reverend Rick
To energize
appeared,
your
and
healing
behind them was the brilliant light of all the people
Woo, chicken
Paul
skin.
has touched with his giving heart, through his carpentry, through his words. He has given so much, and he's caring for Gail as well as his grandchildren. So I told Paul, take a moment each day to just be for yourself and let all the people, all the souls just surround you. It can be only for 5 minutes so that you can feel that you are supported too. So it's such a giving heart. He was behind the scenes, and so know that you're loved and feel your eternal love within yourself.
We pray that Gail and Paul, they gave so much to us. We pray that it's their time to receive as much as they gave. So we're here to carry the torch then, continue to carry the torch for the beauty, so the beauty can go on. So thank you, Gail and Paul. Where would you like to? She wants to be blessed in the pen. This water is a sort of baptism, and the baptism is saying, I am complete, I am ready to begin anew. Okay, anything to share, anything else?
He's just putting the thing in the bowl.
I want to thank you, Mahinaku, because your voice, I don't know, I hope, I pray you know what your voice does. It heals. It heals on so many levels. And I pray that I continue to understand her gifts, that she gives us, her healing gifts through her voice. And one day, I know her magic, because I got one of her magic from her. She stopped the ringing in my ear. Yes, she did, I promise. So, thank you. Thank you. So whenever you hear her voice, take it in. Just take in that vibration and let it be part of your healing. And then so let's again, who are you sitting for? Oh, first of all, thank you for all those people that submitted the healing request. We are so honored that you trust us with that. With the process you're going through.
So Crystal submitted a healing request for herself, as she's from Florida. She's in Florida, for spasms in her hands, her neck and back also hurts and has spurs, and her hip feels abnormal when she walks, and she's diabetic. I am also sitting in for Lydia Wong, who is in Toronto, Canada, and she is requesting healing for pain in her knees and heels and the chronic discomfort in her throat. Oh, interesting. It's like your voice, you're trying to find your voice. And she would like to have a spiritual awakening that she's been eager
Okay,
for.
what was the
So
first one? Is it female? Was it the female?
It's Crystal is a female
Okay.
and has diabetes and pains in parts of her body, and yeah.
So
So
the goddess light has to come out.
Yes.
And Sue?
Interesting. Requests are coming from females.
Huh.
So the first one is Megan from Bel Air, Maryland. She is requesting healing for herself, physical healing of brain and visual disturbances, the throat and lungs, all heart chakra thing. Tingling in back and foot has to do with the nervous system, and sweating of hands, and basically total body healing of all organs. And from India, Surendra's daughter is asking for healing for her father, Surendra. He is in ICU right now with concerns with liver, intestines, and water retention in his stomach. Praying for a speedy and complete recovery and healing of mind and body. So we are honored that you trust us by asking us for prayers, and we are here to be of service.
Okay. And I thank you for the healing request from Alinda from New York. She's requesting for her son. She says for salvation and protection from all danger. And depression, anger, and anxiety, and keeping away from those attacking him. Now, for 2025, I ask you to pray that if you are depressed anyway, any amount, please try not to be in that state, because you get to choose. The thing is about 2025, you get to choose your state of awareness. If you want to go in depression, go do it, but for only a short time, because if you're a boomer like me, if you're in the state of depression most of the time, it's going to affect your mental brain. And guess what? You don't want to have Alzheimer's or dementia. So please, for the boomers especially, like for me, that I do get in the state of depression, but only for a short time, because I don't want to. I live alone. Who's going to take care of me if I have dementia? No, we don't want that. We don't have to have that, because we have the 5-breath self-healing meditation. Now, do you think I'm making it up? No, because my mind gets sharper all the time. Now, that's me. You got to prove it to yourself. But we here at the Honolulu Church of Light says you can do it, because I did it. So in 2025, please shorten your time being depressed. And sharpen your mind. Okay, so I'm having, it's time. It's really cool that we have this request for all this from females. So it's time for the goddesses to come out from all of us. And that's what I'm about. The Goddess Light prevails 2025. And we can only do it as a community, a healing community that says to the person, to my cousin who thinks Kahu Fred's lifetime was, she was afraid of it. But then she had she had on her face Bell's palsy. Well, half of the face was paralyzed. And I told her what to do, just the breathing part. She did it, and I told her, and she got some relief. Just a tiny bit of my telling her, based on what I know is true, she got it too. As simple as that. So let's do it then. Goddess Blue and Goddess Green. I'm Goddess Blue. Let's bring weave our lights together, and you out there, if you know your goddess colors, bring it forth to us. Weave your love, the greatest love that you ever felt in this lifetime. Breathe in, and let's give it to these two people and me, and we'll take it as a collective and we'll send it out to these people that had requested. So, Mahina Ku, your voice. Weave your voice with the love. Come on, folks, share that your goddess color. And weave it with that your love, the greatest love you've ever felt. And bring it forth. And share it with us. And we'll bring it together as one consciousness, and we'll send it out to these people. To the mother whose son wishes her son to heal from depression, anger, and anxiety. And to that mother, I want you to feel that love for your son. And that's what you share with your son. Not the fear, but the love.
O ai kalama ku ike aloha, kanuke aloha, kanuke aloha, kanuke aloha.
Now I take this love, that's weave it all together, and to send it to those of you who shared their colors of love to us. And I want you to take a deep breath and breathe it in, and let it be absorbed in yourselves. This love, this greatest love. Take a deep breath. And so it is.
Hey, so Crystal in Florida. So there's a lot going on, and so my recommendation is for you to do 5 breath self-healing meditation every day, twice a day, morning and night. When you're done with the whole positions, hand positions, go back to the areas and breathe the light into wherever is bothering you, into your hands, into your neck, into your back, and your hip. So breathe deeply into all those areas, and you're going to find that you will start to feel relief. As for Lydia in Toronto, you are already on your path for the spiritual awakening that you yearn for and that you seek. Now you just need to give yourself permission and allow yourself to be able to do that, to move forward and to receive the energies, receive your guidance, and to you also want to do 5 breath self-healing meditation to just light up that part of your body and your brain and the pineal gland. You definitely want to do that. Your thymus and your heart, do all of that. If you practice that daily, we would love to hear back from you, in 3 months or 6 months. If you faithfully do the 5 breath self-healing meditation and you do the pineal gland healing, we would love to hear back from you. You will experience positive things in your life. Thank you.
I want to add this for the 2 people that you have there, to take the thymus code, place it on the chakra right here, where what do you call that? The reproductive code, reproductive organ. Place it there, because I used to wonder, why do I have to at my age, why do I need to enlighten or boost up this area here? And I got that a lot of our women issues are they're held in the cells that we came here on earth to release. So isn't that wonderful? So yeah, for the two people, I would suggest that they take your thymus code, place it over there, and breathe it in, and let your cells in that area be clear of all that past life issues that you came here to release.
It's perfect.
So thank you.
Perfect.
Thank
Thank you.
You gotta sell your code.
For Megan, you're 25 years old, 23 years old.
Good job.
And we're all
Thank
in
you.
here then. 8 is 5, which is love. So focus on your
Take it
heart
in.
and your
And send it to
self-love,
them.
and
And
take
say,
time for yourself to feel
"We
that
are now
love.
complete."
Feel that
And then
love.
ready to give it.
And just breathe. Start with the breath, because that ignites every cell of your body. And for Surendra's daughters, Ashish, when you visit your dad or think of your dad, just breathe and send the loving light from your heart into his heart, and that will assist in his healing. So Master Kirill said years ago, focus on the breath and your heart, and then other things will happen. You invite the cells with each breath.
And
Thank
the,
you.
and the water represents the emotional body, and what flows between heaven and earth is what? Water, emotions. So there you go. Thank you. You are complete, and you're ready to begin again. And I have just a short comment for Linda, who submitted the request for the sun. Linda, share, I know you love your son so much. Share that love with your son instead of being afraid of what he's into. Share that love and see the magic of your love. Transform your son. I tell you, it's magical. People make fun of me because they said, "Oh yeah, you believe in magic." Yeah, I believe in magic because I believe in myself. I believe in the 5-breath self-healing meditation. I believe in community healing. So that's why it's magical.
Yes, these are
Thank you.
and they all
Mm. Thank you. Okay, the last one will be different. The 2025 is all about change, so I'm going to call Carmina to be with me. And we're going to add the prayer requests, the ones that we got this week, to this bowl. And every night, I know Karina does this. You're here. I feel your presence. Yeah. She's here every night, 11:30. I'm so visual, so I see all these beautiful things that's going on for the people. You know, I see the people's prayer going from here and up to the heavens. You know, their prayer requests, and they come down with their answer. Oh, isn't that cool? The figure 8.
So come here at 11:30.
Yeah, and you see all these activities, and you see Kahu right there, and you see Master Kirill, and you see the goddess light, and the masters fill this place. And I know your higher self, if you put in a prayer here, your higher self is paying attention to. So what I'm excited about now is we're going to do this bowl differently. So I've asked Karina to help with this. And there we have these people. They seem to be from the eastern part. What do you call that? Eastern. part of the United States. We have one, Maria from Florida. She wants protection for her brothers and sisters and for financial wealth. And here's another one, Raymond from South Carolina, who was requested for friends and family to experience better health and financial well-being, and to be protected from the dark spirits. All of these here. Another Raymond from Lexington, Kentucky. Another one who wants prayers for himself. Lottie is a girl, is a female. For herself, her family, and friends, that may no harm comes to them. So another protection prayer, and then another one from Colin, and Colin is from,
We're not sure.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's because he's asking for the same thing, protection from the darkness. I think maybe this part of that part of the United States. So here it is, folks. Do you have any comments on how to do this for these people that wants protection?
Let's talk after.
Okay. Okay, I want you out there now. Think about what protection means to you. Take a deep breath and share your love. Again, the greatest love you have ever felt in this lifetime. And I want you to bring it forth, share it with us. Place it in the bowl, and you will see the swirling of energy of all the love that's being focused here today in the healing bowl. Energizing the past healing requests as well. Oh my God. And then Kahu is right here. And Master Cheryl and the goddess light is here. Let's energize these people. There's 4 people who submitted the request for protection for themselves and their families, for better life. And I'll focus their energy to these places where they're from, in the south of the United States.
Mama Tuanoa.
Thank you all so much for sending in your healing prayer requests, and I really pray that when you send in a healing request that you do join us either on the replay or here live with us, because these services help me to remember that I am a particle light of the Creator source, that I am light. And it's only my fears that keep me from knowing that. And those fears, whether it's, any kind of illness or things that are happening in my life, those are kind of fears, right? And it masks that light that I know that I am. And I know that I'm always protected in that light. So I pray that each of you that sent a healing prayer request, these 3 and everyone, do the 5-breath self-healing meditation to remember your Creator light, the light spark of love in your heart that you're going to always go to, and you'll always feel safe there. And when you connect with that light, the fears will dissipate, and you'll start to see the love surrounding you. So I pray that for everyone that we prayed for here.
Okay. You want to bless? And for myself, I saw the southern states, because these people that's asking for protection from the dark, for their families and friends, and for well-being, I pray that you understand. You soon understand when you open up your heart. You know what they say? Pray until the light comes on. Yes, like we're in a tunnel, like, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep moving and keep praying until you reach the end of the tunnel, because I promise you. You know what the Bible said? That's the promised land. Yeah, it is the promised land. I promise. Just keep praying until the light comes on. So, so I get, because I do the 5 breath soul healing again, and then Joanne says, to think is to create, basically. Yeah, what's your thought in 2025? Huh? You know what I think? Let's not concentrate on our fear in this one, because that's the past. Concentrate on what we want today, and we go on from there. Be in the actuality of now. Because the fear, we already experience it. So why we experience it? Just make your goals. It's still New Year's. Set your goals and just go for it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And we're helping you as a community, right?
Thank you.
Hey, can I ask for a special blessing?
A special blessing, yes.
I want to get a special blessing on this car that I bought for the holidays.
Ah, yes. Santa Claus was
And,
good to her.
I want her to enjoy it, and I want it to be safe, whoever drives it, wherever they go with it, and give us good service, and everything goes well with it.
Did you put in a prayer request here?
No,
Write it down.
We do that.
We can do that. We can help you. Your wife can help you. So here it is, folks. We believe in what we do.
Put it in.
We wouldn't be here unless we didn't believe in what we do. It's been tested, it's been proven, and to be careful of your thoughts, because your thoughts are things. They matter. They become matter. For me, it's like those magic happens every time. When I think of something, and then somebody hands it to me, and I go, whoa, why am I surprised? I thought that into being. I didn't have to get it. Someone brought it to me. That's how the Creator works. But keep your thoughts in love. That is your protection. Love. Pray until you see the light. Thank you for joining us. What's next?
Announcements.
The meditation.
Announcements.
Announcements. Oh, the next announcement is Sunday healing, January 19th. Yeah. That's a 4-day, 4-body experience.
Susanna.
Susanna.
Yeah, have a green glitter. We're green goddesses, and there's a green glitter left over from Christmas, and so I'm going to put it in the bowl.
We always see our color though.
And our abundance bowl is now graced with a new
a different crystal that we found as we were cleaning up. So it reminds me of the earth. So I'm here to inspire myself and to inspire you to focus on your abundance, the abundance of love, because it's love that creates other abundances in your life. So we're very grateful for all the financial abundance that you have shared with us in the past. We thank you for joining our Honolulu Church of Light community in creating the path of love and compassion and peace for we the people. For together we nurture the awakening of peace, as Kahu had said in many messages. So please, we ask that you share your abundance with us, with whatever your heart desires, and click the link on the HonoluluChurchofLight.com/donate. So click
Donations. Donations?
Huh?
Donations.
Donations, sorry. I completed that. Okay, so again, we thank you for all that you share with us so that we can continue to be here for you and the world, where we heal the self and heal the world. So mahalo. Oop, I forgot mine.
It's really the way.
So from our hearts, we enlighten this bowl. We're grateful for all that we have received here and all the abundance that is on its way. So thank you again. Feel the abundance in your heart and take steps forward to create peace and love in your heart first and in your community.
And now what we'd like to do is we'd like to bless the beauty and to bless ourselves because we hold this space. We're wearing this costume right now. E umai kia imai kapoma e nana e mai kaleo kako. Mai iluna lalo mai kaiki a kaiki mai kaiki na ke komana. Mai kau kai mai loko avaho. Kia ia malama ia e pale aku I nā pui ki ana I ko mako nuna. Everyone together. Ama wanoa. Our prayer is freed. And now sit back and listen to Master Kiriel talk about the 6th principle, completion.
I'd like to share with you just a small bit of a journey. And it's a journey, my friends, that will actually act as a metaphor, as is meditation as well. But I will leave it up to you to do the journey whatever way you desire. If you want to find out what a completion is, go on a little journey with me now. And imagine, if you would, that you've come across this beautiful cave in the center of a magical mountain. And as you stand in this cave, your knowingness becomes aware that if you enter this cave and you have the courage to go through it, that on the other side, at the end of this tunnel, so to speak, is the most beautiful riches you could possibly imagine. As you stand in the light of the day, looking into this tunnel, and you suggest to yourself, I'm going for it. I ask you to hesitate for one moment, and I ask you to take your higher self with you. Let it tag along as you enter into what seems to be the darkness of the cave. And as you journey into this cave, you got your little pick and your little shovel with you, and you're going to dig your way through to all of these beautiful outcomes that you so desire, the riches of life. And you begin the journey with a great zest, pick flying, shovel, throwing dart off to the side. Your higher self ducking out through the way. And off you go on the journey. And at some point you come to some heavy rock in that tunnel. And you're not dissuaded, you just keep powering away. And that power begins to diminish on you just a little bit. And you keep pushing and you push because you know you can't be far from the jewels and the greatness of life. And there you stand, tired beyond your wildest dreams. Energy that says you can just go no further on this trek. That completion must be right where you are. And you simply relax against the stone wall that you dug yourself to. You put your back up against the coolness of it all, and you simply let yourself relax. And you look to that higher self who's been tagging along, watching you have all of the fun. And you say to the higher self, how is it that I get out of this bit of a mess that I've got myself into now? How are you going to help me? How are you going to be part of the light that I know I am of you? How do you guide me journey? And you simply sit back, you relax, and you listen with all of your light. You listen to the response of your higher self. Simply relax, relax.
Thank you for joining us today. We honor your light, and we together accelerate our conscious awareness and oneness of heart to heal and celebrate our amazing human journey. And I'd like for you all to watch your thoughts become matter. Your thoughts has no yin and yang. Your thoughts, you keep thinking enough, they will manifest. And it doesn't know whether it's good or bad for you because you think it. So take responsibility for that. And then keep your depression to the state of the depression to minimal. So because that's also a thought process. And you don't want it to extend any longer. So I want to hold this together, hold each other in the trinity of the God Creator, the Christ consciousness of peace, and the weave of the Goddess light. May you know the power of your, may you know the magnificent power of your faith, and may you see the impact of your love with those around you and the world. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of the beauty here at the Honolulu Church of Light, mahalo and aloha. Take a deep breath.